So the round is seen out with the Canberra Raiders taking on the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs, and the Raiders have made a smart decision, in my honest opinion, and that is no Corey Harawira-Naera this week. I just think it'd probably be in his best interest not to be a part of this game as well. As for the Bulldogs, plenty of changes. Let's start with the back line. Watenis Lesniak is back. Lewis, Foran are your 6 and 7. Napper's back as well. Jackson's in the 11 shirt. Tolman's in the 13. Renoff Tuamunga back to the bench. Katoa stays in the 14 shirt as ever. And then you got Britt and Dory in 16 and 17, respectively. No Luke Thompson this week. Would this be a game that you'd realistically want him in? Coming up against a few of the English boys as well, he'd probably know how they function, how they move. When you got Bateman and Whitehead that have just been causing problems all over the field, Williams as well in the 7 shirt, been playing really well. He'd have probably been able to offer some interesting insights, but not to be this week. So he's a casualty of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one. The official word is he was rested, but if we're being completely honest, he's not had a very good transition over from the Super League to the NRL. No Jake Averillo as well, same thing. The official word is rested, but he just came back from a couple of weeks off, so be it some more injury maintenance perhaps. Otherwise, it could just be a straight out, he didn't play well enough last week, he dropped. Look, more ins and outs than the hokey pokey for the Dogs. As for the Raiders, I think this was part of the contract. As for this year, at least, that Harawira-Naera doesn't play against the Dogs. I'm not 100% sure about that one though. We're not going to go too far into contract stuff. I'm pretty sure we're both going the Raiders here. There is no way that I can see the Dogs winning. I do see them potentially making it close, so I'm going to take the Dogs on the line. I am going Raiders head-to-head, but Dogs, the current line is 17.5. 4 of the last 5 games that the Dogs have been in have been decided by 6 or less. You could go 5 of the last 6 if you go back to the St. George game. The last 5 games that these two teams have played, the highest margin has been 16. So I'm going to take that 17.5 for the Dogs. In terms of an anytime try scorer, he hurt me last week in a multi. But I think potentially we could see Jared Croker get over for an anytime try scorer. He hasn't scored for a couple of weeks. I think he's due. And if there's a better team to do it, it's going to be the Dogs, who can leak a lot of points. He's currently at 230. Again, like you said, interesting that they dropped Thompson. You would think that he would give some valuable insight. You have Bateman, Sutton, Whitehead, and obviously Hodgson on the sideline. But the 3 Poms running riot at the moment. Sutton had his best game last week. I'm going to go for Whitehead anytime as well at 330. You could make a strong case for Bateman or Whitehead, but we'll steal a little bit of value there with Whitehead at $3.30. So this could be a handy multi. So I'm going to very quickly do that. Dogs at 17.5 with Croker at 230. We don't want Jack Whiten, although he could very well go in for a double again too. And Elliot Whitehead, 26.25, if anyone feels game enough to try that one.
Okay. Right. Well, I'm gonna go the over. I'm gonna go Papali anytime, and I think that'll do me for that one. I don't want to overstretch myself on this one, just because again, the Raiders have a tendency sometimes against these smaller teams to switch off and leak a few points. Saw it last week, ran close by Gold Coast, but again, it comes down to the Raiders have something to play for. They're jostling for them final spots against some pretty good opposition. The Bulldogs, their season's over, but they are trying to avoid the spoon. So I think the Bulldogs could potentially show up and cause some problems. So I'm wary of this one. So I'm going to go Papali anytime. I'm going to go I'm going to take Raiders on the try bet. Just for safety. Yeah.
Okay.
And,
well, let me go find that. I'm blind as a bat tonight. I don't know why. The try bet. Here we go. Raiders 6.5. Papali and over 42.5. 8.25.
Okay, some decent value there.
Not bad. We've got both our values, but your best bet of the week, sir.
Best bet would be. Let me have a think on this one. While I also go back over the fixtures, I'm going to go Sharks Cowboys. Going to be my best bet of the week.
Are you going that as a multi or a single?
No, we're going to go multi.
Ooh, cheeky. All right. Sharks multi. All right. Well, I'll do the same thing I did last week. I'll give you a best bet multi and the best bet on the single. Best bet for the multi, I'm honestly going to go with the Parramatta one. Para, the race 20, and Matheson, anytime try scorer. That's your best bet for the multi. In terms of any time, Brent Naden, anytime try scorer at $2.
Right. Okay, then. Well, I think that is going to do it there, then. We have taken you through all the team lists, given all our tips to the best of our limited ability. As ever, thank you to the guys over at RCR for sponsoring this video. Head to their website. They're going along the bottom there. Use code CKM for 20% off. And as ever, to you guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate your support. If you are enjoying it, leave a like. If you've got any feedback for us, leave a comment. And, stick around, subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep on producing this kind of content for you.